you know what? We have a very special and for a lot of folks, a very familiar guest joining us right now on WAAY 31 News. Jamie Cooper, the guy a lot of folks know as the Country Rover, is actually joining us. And of course,
yeah.
For many years.
Yeah, so for many years, people across North Alabama have referred to him as the Country Rover, and with all of his reports right there. So you see the picture behind us right there. Y'all know
looks like
him.
some redneck from New Hope if you asking me about it now, but hey.
You look the same.
Oh, yeah.
Put glasses on that guy. He's right here.
Yeah, well.
Do you still have the vehicle, though?
Yep.
Yeah, I got a Hummer, and then Gloria drives me around in a Lincoln all the time. But that was the most famous vehicle ever in North Alabama.
I bet.
I mean, you got to realize that was 1980, 81. Then I'd get a new vehicle, go from there. But thank y'all for having me on this morning. It's going to be great. I guess it's officially announced that
in fact, we want to show people, we just want to give people a little refresher course. You okay with that?
Oh,
here we go.
I've seen them before.
Look out, Burger King. That on the car, that's a Country Rover, Jamie Cooper. Don't you spit on me. Here's to you, Heather. I guess you'd get the message, wouldn't you? I reckon, or go running. Show off in every crowd. Hey, Ral, I'm your Country Rover. Hey, Spud, Jamie Cooper. So she is a smart baboon, She's very smart. Very smart. She's too smart at times. In Louisville, Kentucky, with the greatest show on earth on your Country Rover, Jamie Cooper. Now that's my kind of story.
Mine too. So we are just, again, so happy to announce that after 31 years away, Jamie is returning to WAAY 31.
Yes.
Like that little play on words.
Yes.
Tell us a little about what you're going to be doing.
We are going to be recreating some of these old stories I used to do. I did about 800 features while I was here in the 15 years that
Wow.
we got to realize now that was my full-time job. That's all I had to do before I started morning TV. But that's what I did was morning. I did these features. I still got every script I ever wrote, every notebook I took a note in. The typewriters here at Channel 31 that I took them on.
That is
wrote them
impressive.
on. I've got all that stuff. But these stories, I did about 800 to 1,000, I guess. I still got about 80% of them. But back then, people got to realize we only had a 6 and 10 o'clock news.
Right.
That was it. I came on at 6:25. And we have people today come up and say, man, you were part of my childhood. We used to eat dinner with you guys at night. But the stories, some of these people are still around. I mean, like Randy Owen, obviously. I did more stories on him than anybody over in Fort Payne. So it was these animals. I know you're going to ask me about wrestling the bear. That's probably the most famous thing I ever did. But it was Labor Day, 1981. In a ring, and has 500 people around. You know, you didn't have Google back then, so you don't know what you're going to do. So I didn't go. I just wore a wrestling suit. I'm going to put on a show, Muhammad Ali, rope-a-dope. The thing about Kill Me. History Channel even came to our house a couple years ago, 2 of them. I sit 5.5 hours with us on that segment.
Wow.
Right.
Now, we haven't seen anything from that yet, but everywhere I go, people still ask about that.
That is
But
amazing.
I've rode goats, I've ridden elephants, but now that was in my younger days. Going back to it now, I just turned 70.
Wow.
So
You
it's
look
going to
amazing,
be,
by the way.
it's going to be difficult. I'm trying to figure out now, I lay in bed, so how am I going to rope that goat? I've got one lined up without getting hurt.